Hello! It's Feel Good Friday! Woohoo! Mwah! It's Margot Gunther, and I'm here with my good girl Lily. What are you doing, Lily? And it's Feel Good Friday. Oh, we're having a cozy in the house day. I've been traveling a lot and having company a lot, and I'm kind of excited about a day where all I have to do is be home. Pretty excited. What do you think, Lily? She's down there with Snoopy. So how's everybody doing today? Let's start with a simple exercise. So the simple version of my favorite thing to do to keep me out of stress or to get me out of stress, it's just simple. Get your hands free, do what I do, and just rub where your ears and your head hook together, and then along the edge of your skull, and then drag that down your throat past your collarbone. Now just stop for a moment and notice how that feels. Nummy, 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 right? So for those of you who are new here, what you just did, I call it an evo-size, evolutionary exercise. And basically, it feels good. And when you do something, anything that feels good, it takes your nervous system from stress to not stress like that. I mean like that. You'll notice colors seem brighter and your vision might seem clearer. Your hearing might be a little better. I mean, it's just like this big breath of fresh air. You probably also just took a deep breath, which is the physiological evidence of, that it's working. And when it's not happening like that, your blood flows to the back of your brain, and it's basically looking for worst case scenarios everywhere you look. So, that is so important that we understand that our normal state is in fear. And that if we just do something simple, maybe scratch your head, the dragging it down your throat past the collarbone is a big part of it, because the lymphatic system is the transportation system for all the chemistry of your nervous system. So when you drag that good nummy, nummy, nummy chemistry, it's literally endorphins, oxytocin, opiates, cannabinoids. Your body manufactures that stuff to give you a breath of fresh air, right? And the idea of doing it frequently to keep yourself there, that's the real trick of my Feel Good Way. So I thought I'd talk about something this morning. A friend of mine confided in me that, they were feeling anxious over the something that they have no control over. There's nothing they can do about it, but it's something that their brain kept bringing them back to and making them feel pretty down. It's a big thing, right? And so we talked for a while and we discussed it, and could you do this? Could you do that? Could you do the other? And there really isn't anything you can do in this situation. And so we came up with some strategy to get out of the funk that thinking about it is giving them. So, for example, when the way the brain works, when you're worried about something, again, the blood flows at the back of your brain, looking for worst case scenarios and how it went wrong in the past and how it's going to, there's something big bad that's going to happen in the future. That's the back of the brain's job, is to look for danger. And that's a valid thing, except when there's nothing you can do about it. And it's not happening right now. So, some strategies we came up with to get out of that. First of all, do anything that feels good. Second of all, When that's going on, your brain is just looping around and it's talking about the same stuff over and over and over, which doesn't help. Just doesn't solve anything. And so we came up with the idea to write it down, to get it out of the brain, out where you can see it. So I have severe learning disabilities. I've known that my whole life. And one of the things that I have to do to learn something new or to process something is I have to see it, I have to touch it, taste it. I have to use all my senses, not just, what's going on inside of my head. So, and then I suggested, maybe set a timer for just 10 minutes. Sit down for 10 minutes, write the whole thing out, and, just kind of purge yourself of these thoughts. Timer goes off. Then here's a neurological trick. So read what you wrote while you tap on your chest. So find where your collarbones are, go just below that, and there's a kind of an indentation there. So while you're reading it, tap on your collarbones there, which is something that keeps your nervous system in present time. Right now, this is happening while you're reading it instead of the, oh my God, part of your brain. So by reading it through, okay, this is what I wrote, this is what's happening, this is what I can do about it, and read it while you do this so that your brain stays in present time processing it. And then let it go. Close the book and move on. And then that's a really good opportunity to do a lot of evocizing. So one of the things that I do personally in my own life all the time is I have a period of time where nothing much is going on, or lots is going on. It doesn't matter. And I'll just say, hey Siri, 10-minute timer, please.
10 minutes, counting down.
And the thing about 10 minutes is the chemistry that is created when you do something, anything that feels good, lasts somewhere between 10 and 15 minutes. So the idea of doing something, anything that feels good frequently, like every 10 minutes, is you're going to stay in that chemistry. See, the problem with, when we think about stuff over and over and over, we're creating a deeper and deeper groove in the nervous system every time you think about that thing. And then as the groove gets deeper and deeper, it's harder to think about other things, which isn't helping because there's nothing you can do, right? So by doing something, anything that feels good, a quick stretch in a doorway, for example, scratching your head, dragging it down, wringing your hands. Reflexology, you have all the reflex points of your whole body in your hands. So, give them a quick squeeze, do a quick stretch. For anything that lasts, that feels good for more than 15 to 20 seconds, is making that shift in your nervous system. And by doing that every 10 minutes, for example, you are keeping your nervous system. So when you do something that feels good, the blood flow leaves the back of the brain that's all icky back there and brings it to the front of the brain where you can think consciously. When you're back here, you are not in control of your thoughts. When your blood flow is up here, you are. And that's where you want to be, right? So I really hope that this helps somebody out there that's also struggling with, thoughts that they can't let go of. There's a lot going on in our world right now, and we need these tools to help us through it. Doesn't mean we're not going to have stress. It means we have tools to get through it, right? So I'm watching the clock tick away on my video, and I still want to do some dancing, so here we go. I'm ready for some Wave of Hope by Fish. I think I'm going to fast forward it a little bit to the good part. Okay, so get up. We're gonna do a little half a body self massage. Into the water. What do you think, Bill? Things are fine. Too shall pass, this too shall pass. That's the key, right? Are you doing what I'm doing? Just squeeze your body. Drag it towards your heart. I love my life. I love Lily. Lily. So all I'm really doing is squeezing stuff. The body, cells, love to be squeezed. Okay, how do you feel? Hit it, Paige. So I chose this song on purpose. You know, this too shall pass. Whatever's going on, someday it'll be like a memory. So, we've all got big stuff going on. Let's help ourselves through it. Let's allow each other to help us through it. Tell me how your day's going. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. Support each other. If you need anything, let me know. This too shall pass. This too shall pass. I love you. See you next week.